Way Squad, what up? Got a new topic today: monogamy versus polyamory. Now, both these things are widely used, and maybe I shouldn't have even said versus, because this is really just, a detailing of, two ways of living life. And, during life, these ways could change, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here to just, spew some of the thoughts that I've been having about this, because obviously it's pretty crucial. So, as for polyamory, that is the practice of dating multiple people, or having sexual intercourse with multiple people in a given time period. Like, let's say people call it having a rotation, you know what I'm saying? Like, just having different people that you with, you feel me? And then monogamy, on the other hand, is when somebody's only dating one person, or only having sexual intercourse with one person at a time for a certain time period, you know what I'm saying? And we're not talking extra short time periods for all you people that want to get, what's the word? For all the people that want to get, scientific and stuff, be like, well, technically, I'm only with one person for, this 1 hour of the day, but the next hour I'm with this other person, so technically I'm monogamous. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about creating bonds with people, creating sexual ties with people, with other entities outside of yourself. All right. So when one is creating, like not all the stuff people be saying, when you have sex with somebody, like, you are giving a piece of yourself and they are giving a piece of themselves, and y'all are both receiving pieces of each other from each other, you feel me? So literally a bond is created every time. I don't care what anybody gotta say, like you know that your energy is different around somebody you've had sexual intercourse with than somebody you haven't, you feel me? So it's like stuff changes, you feel me? And like, as far as, it's all about what you value, some people value an extremely deep and strong bond, and some people value many bonds. So if you value many bonds, then of course polyamory will be for you, you know what I mean? But just know that it's like, you got many bonds, but none of them are as deep. I'm not saying they're not deep, but they're not as deep as having, a really strong bond with one person. But that can have its ups and downs too, you feel me? So like, what I've learned in my life, because I could say I've lived both lives, is like, when I decided, every time I decided to focus on one woman, you know what I mean, and like just like you know what I'm saying, like, I'll be cool with the rest, but like, as far as like sex, like only having sex with one woman, you know what I'm saying, like, I feel like I'm able to accomplish more. I feel like I do a lot more of my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mind is more focused, you feel me? Because like, when you're creating all these soul ties with all these people, all their baggage, kind of gets onto you, just like, even if it's just a little bit, like, a piece of their soul is in you. So if they're going through traumas, if they're, you know what I'm saying, if they have all these troubles in their lives, a little bit of that is, gonna rub off on you, you know what I'm saying? And if they're a really good person, they're really happy and all, a little of that is gonna rub off on you, you know what I mean? And just as long as those things are happening, like, think about the last time you was in a relationship, you started picking up some of your partner's habits, you know what I'm saying? It's probably some words you never used to say, it's probably some foods you never used to eat, it's probably some, habits you never used to have, until you started dating a particular person. And people could say it's because you're spending time with that person, but it could also be because you and that person have a literal, soul tie. So So y'all kind of morph into each other, you know what I mean? And and that's crucial to understand when you having these sexual relationships, because like you always taking a piece of these people, you know what I'm saying? So be careful. Like, and like what I found is also like, and let's even talk about celibacy, you know, when you take a period of time to yourself, you know what I'm saying, to really just cultivate your own energy. That's also a beautiful thing too, because like that can really help you find yourself and find what you're really in tune with. And once you know what you're really in tune with, it's easy to find that someone that complements your frequency, your vibe, you know what I'm saying? But you have to be as you as possible to feel that, you know what I'm saying? If you're diluted with all these other people's characters in your in all these other people's energies in your vessel, you know, you're always going to be a diluted version of yourself, thus attracting and manifesting, you know, partnerships and relationships with people that only match you on a diluted level, you know what I'm saying, not on your true resonance level. That's why I think it's really important, if anybody's been like in a string of just bad relationship after bad relationship, they really need to just be celibate and take some time to themselves to cultivate their own energy, you know what I mean? Because when you cultivate your own energy, you'll find you'll resonate with somebody that is your complement to a higher degree, and you'll feel it more, you know what I'm saying? Whereas, I mean, as opposed to if you got all these, you know, conflicting energies in your body, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might be attracted to something because somebody left an energy in you that like is attracted to that, you know what I mean? Like it's spiritually transmitted, you know what I'm saying? People say demons, but spirits, you feel me? It could be good or bad. Like, that stuff is very real, you feel me? So somebody is, you know, has some kind of bad spirit in them and they put it in you here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might be doing shit that's completely out of character, you know what I mean? So you just got to watch out for all those things. But yeah, that's, you know, pretty much the thoughts I have on these things. But